Cheers, buddy.
Wow. Oh my goodness.
Okay.
You're not kidding. That's super smooth.
Mm-hmm. Very smooth for 8.5 for an Imperial Hazy. Very
it's punchy
very
with
smooth.
the flavor, but it's. Welcome back, everyone, to a super exciting edition of the Sunday Sips podcast on the Tales, Ales, and Trails channel. I'm your boy Kyle. That's your other boy
Nick.
In the flesh. We're here in the wonderful backyard of the Woodard household, the Woodard residence. Residence. Did I say that right?
You got it.
And we're here with a non-local brew. This one's still in California. I don't think we've done many outside of California, but this one's a little farther.
Yeah.
This one is southern. I think you can consider
Southern-ish.
Paso
Yeah, at least
Robles.
from where we are, for sure.
Southern California. It's down there by Slow, Paso Robles. This is from the famous Firestone Walker Brewery. We are not doing 805. That's kind of what put them on the map, I feel like.
Yeah.
It's at least their best-selling
One of
beer.
their calling card for sure.
But we will eventually do that one. Now it's a staple.
Yeah, why not?
This one's a Mind Haze Brain Melter. It's an 8.5 ABV.
Hazy Imperial IPA.
Yeah. We got tall cans of these. They looked interesting. I just seen a post this morning. What made us get these, what made me point them out was Firestone Walker's having their 30th year this year.
Yeah.
30th anniversary. They started in 96.
Yep.
I was 2. That's cool.
Yep, I think you're burying the lead a little bit. The other reason why we got some tall boys to celebrate a little bit.
Oh, yeah.
Firestone Walker is celebrating its 30th year.
Yes.
You are celebrating your 32nd year.
My 32nd year.
Happy birthday, pal.
Thank you, man. Yeah. Thank you. This probably won't come out on my birthday.
Nope.
As is today's my birthday.
Yep.
But we're recording it on my birthday. So I'm probably barely buzzing because I've had one beer so far. But this 8.5 will get me started.
Yeah.
Nice
way to kick things off.
You know, give it a crack.
Let's do it.
3, 2, 1. Oh yeah,
Nice.
So Hazy Imperial IPA. I'm here for it. Look at that color.
You know, we've done a lot after a period of time where we said we just really hadn't done much in the hazy space.
Yeah.
We have done
quite a bit.
3 of the last 4 Sunday Sips have been hazies.
Yeah.
I'm not mad about it.
Look at that. Look at that color.
I'm not mad about it at all.
Super hazy. I love it.
But it's just I find it funny that we've swung all the way back in the other direction.
Yeah. A little bit about the beer before we taste it, and then I'll talk about the brewery because I don't think we've done. I was talking to Nick. I don't think we've done a Firestone Walker, which is crazy.
While you're pulling up some information, shout out to Byron at the Commons.
Yeah, dude.
If you haven't seen that, we had a great live interview with him a few months back, actually right before Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
And just had a really fun time getting to talk to him.
It was cool.
And to kind of hear about the story behind the Commons.
Byron's good people.
Yeah, good dude.
Yeah.
Good dude.
Just a short little tidbit about this. 8.5, unleashing a torrent of tropical sensation. Immerse yourself in a juicy symphony of explosive hop aroma and lusciously smooth texture. It's 8.5 ABV. I do have the IBUs, so I'm gonna let you guess upon taste. So cheers, buddy. Wow. Oh my goodness.
Okay.
You're not kidding. That's super smooth.
Mm-hmm. Very smooth for 8.5 for an Imperial Hazy. Very
it's punchy
very
with
smooth.
the flavor, but it's smooth drinking.
Yeah.
That's insane.
I was not expecting that.
So Mind Haze is one of their branches.
Yeah.
They have different types of Mind Haze.
Right.
And they have
kind of like
traditional.
how Sierra Nevada has different kinds of little things. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Actually, very good comparison. Because they have a true Mind Haze, which is their hazy.
Right.
And then they have like the Brain Melter. They had another one that we were looking at that was 9.5 at the store. But yeah, this is really nice. Tropical. It's everything I want in like a hazy IPA.
Yeah, I like it a lot.
It's bubbly, bourbon. You want to give her a guess on the IBUs?
Oh gosh, I want to say somewhere in the 30s.
Okay. Guess.
31.
35.
Okay.
Yeah. I usually when you get within 5, I'll just give it to you.
All right.
But yeah, you
like
nailed
that.
it. You nailed it in 30s.
I like that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's good stuff.
That's really good. It is really smooth tropical notes.
Yeah. I feel like several hazies at least that we've tried recently have kind of dug into that tropical kind of flavor profile.
It's kind of like, as I'm learning about hazy IPAs and like different kinds of beers through this podcast, I'm noticing a continuous trend of like tropicalness and fruitiness, and that's not for every hazy, but it's for a lot.
But it can really add some depth to the hazy itself, right?
Yeah.
Bring out some different flavors and kind of help differentiate it from, every other hazy that's out there.
Right. I will say before I get into the brewery, the cans are very iconic. That just the shield with the Mind Haze on it. If you see the traditional Mind Haze, it's like a blue can,
right?
I believe, and it's just like the shield with the Firestone Walker word on it. With this one just slaps like the brain melter underneath it, which is kind of cool.
Yeah.
Then the backgrounds just come in different colors to identify.
Yeah, it's not the most. It's one of the more simple designs out there, but it works.
It works. Yeah. It's identifiable. Like the brand I can see it and be like from far away and be like, oh, that's a Firestone.
Yeah, 100%.
Or at least that's a Mind Haze.
Right.
So Firestone Walker, like I said, I think this is the first time we've done them.
I think
which
so
is
too.
Surprising. Yeah. They were born in a humble shed on the back 40 of a family vineyard. Firestone Walker is a California beer company like no other. Founded by two brothers-in-law who simply wanted to make the perfect beer.
Wow.
The story begins with Adam Firestone, a.k.a. the Bear, and David Walker, a.k.a. the Lion, Bear and Lion. Debating the subject of beer, their search for a decent local ale proved futile, and it wasn't long before they had goaded themselves into brewing their own. Their initial brewing efforts were made in a secondhand brew house with converted winemaking equipment, mostly with mixed results, but the hook was set when their first recipe for double barrel ale was attempted. This year marks the 25th anniversary of that moment. Or might be of that moment.
Sure.
And then they have like a short video of like their path to. So I feel like this, like I said before, this brand is definitely known by 805. There are 805 like truthers out there, that only drink 805,
that religiously drink 805.
And that's good for them.
Yeah.
I love an 805 every now and then. It's not necessarily one that I like gravitate towards immediately, but I'm kind of stoked whenever I'm handed one.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it's a solid beer in the right circumstance, right?
Yeah, Cerveza.
Yeah.
It's nice. And this Mind Haze series is super awesome.
Yeah.
I love it.
Yeah.
Paso Robles, where they're from, it's much like the Santa Rosa of the South. Like it's very wine country out there.
Yeah.
So they're just in the middle of vineyards. I was looking at it on the map and it's just like vineyard, Firestone Walker.
Right. we were in Slow. I was in Slow last year, actually. For a good friend of ours, Rob Tosti's bachelor party.
Oh yeah.
It is kind of a fun area in terms of you have that kind of vineyard agriculture setting, and then you've got, if you go down to Pismo, you've got that beach and the dunes and the ocean and all that stuff.
It is because I've been down there too.
Yeah.
My cousin went to college down in Slow, and it is kind of reminiscent of like the Santa Rosa area.
Yeah. There's some similarities for sure. I just because of this big swings that we've been taking on the podcast lately.
Sure.
I would love to have
I was gonna bring
Firestone on the podcast. I'm sure I can try and work on making that happen.
Yeah.
That would be fun.
Yeah.
We can't give any details yet. Definitely can't give any details yet, but we just landed a pretty huge podcast guest.
Nice.
Like a monumental podcast guest.
I have a feeling.
So stay tuned for that.
It's crazy. But yeah, I was getting around to that because I'd seen the post this morning about their 30th anniversary.
Yeah.
And the drive is 5 hours.
It's not bad.
It's not bad at all. It's beautiful, beautiful scenic drive through probably through your hometown.
Yeah, I think so.
Mhm.
Down the 5 and all
Down
that
the
good
5.
stuff. Yep.
Yeah. I would love to go out and see
Yeah.
Firestone Brewery.
Firestone's on the list. I think someone that we really want to get, and I think is really attainable this year, would be getting Russian River on the
Yeah.
podcast. That's been kind of a goal.
That's another wine country.
And then I'm really, and they're in a different area entirely, but I'm really intrigued by St. George Spirits.
Yes. Yeah, in
Um,
Oakland.
For a lot of reasons, but one of the main ones is their Alameda.
Alameda.
Their collaboration and partnership with Sierra Nevada
Yeah.
has been intriguing to me, and just the way they do things, the kind of care and effort they put into their spirits,
Yeah.
really makes me want to talk to them and tell that story. So,
But yeah, Firestone and Walker, the guys, they look like awesome people. Their story sounds awesome.
Yeah.
Right up our alley. I caught that guy.
it's crazy that was it Ryan Firestone?
Adam Firestone.
Adam Firestone. Firestone is an awesome last name.
Adam Firestone.
One of the better last names.
Yeah.
One of the better last names that I've heard in a while.
Adam and David Firestone. Adam Firestone and David
Look,
Walker.
Walker's good. Walker
Is
good.
also great. Yeah.
But Firestone, good lord.
There's something about them together too. Firestone and Walker.
Yeah, I like that.
Ooh, it sounds.
Hearty.
Strong. Sounds strong.
Yeah,
Fortified. Good adjective.
I want to take a second. We got some big plans for this weekend.
Yeah.
As it stands, we can talk about it a little bit. We're gonna go hit some local dinner tonight.
Yep.
We've got Danny, the bestie, coming into town.
Yes.
Mommy. And we're gonna go to B Street. Shout out B Street, Chico, California.
Yeah.
Great spot for cocktails, some really good food. Really just gonna enjoy ourselves, and then probably do a nightcap at the Lost Dutchman. It's a classic spot. Go have a beer. Hit the patio. Hopefully it's gonna be warm enough to hang out there. But then we've got an early morning.
Early morning.
I've
got an extremely.
You've got an extremely early morning because you're trying to hit the gym.
I'm hitting the gym.
Trying to stick to your schedule.
I'm getting excited about going to the gym now.
Which is awesome.
Now that like I've been doing it for like a few weeks, I'm like, I really want to I want to go.
And that's once you get in that zone, that's where it starts really getting fun. Where it's like, all right, I want to go. I want to continue, getting into the kind of shape that I want to see myself be in.
Right. I think I was telling Nick I can feel myself conditioning, especially in cardio.
Yeah.
With just the ability to just like walk without. Like I have to like consistently. I'm finding myself pushing like faster and like higher on the incline because my heart rate's not going up, which is a good thing.
100%.
So
100%.
I'm just excited to like get the push and I also like today with all the beer I'm gonna drink and everything and all the beer that I'm gonna consume the drinks this weekend. Yeah, we're going to Tahoe. I really just want to get that last gym session in.
Yeah,
get that last one.
So tomorrow morning, we are getting out of town early.
Yep, 9 o'clock.
Making our way down to South Lake Tahoe, down, up, across. I don't know.
Eastward.
We're going to South Lake Tahoe.
Yep.
We're gonna stop at a snow park, hang out in the snow for a little bit, enjoy that. We're gonna get settled into our Airbnb. We're going to stop by the Grove, which I don't think you've been to with us. It's a fantastic little spot right on the lake. Cool. Their main thing is rum runners.
Okay.
So we're going to have a rum runner, watch the sunset.
Hell yeah.
Then we're going to go to dinner at this place called Riva Grill on the lake, which is, I've went there before. We went there for Christian's bachelor party, actually, in Tahoe. Okay. And nicer, kind of upscale-ish kind of place. Really, it's about the ambiance. You're sitting right on the water again.
That's the key.
They got steaks, they got burgers, they got the whole 9 yards. It's going to be great. We're going to hit a place afterwards, maybe 2 places. There's 2 places that I want to hit. And how we hit them and when we hit them can kind of, change. Me and you could hit one of the places in between checking in the Airbnb and going out for dinner while the girls and stuff are getting ready. It's called The Hangar.
Okay.
It's a great spot for craft beer.
Nice.
They've got these outdoor pods that are supposed to be really cool to hang out in when it's snowing outside.
Oh, sick. Okay.
Unfortunately, we're probably not looking
snow.
at snow.
Yeah.
But it still feels like a really cool vibe.
Yeah.
The hangar in South Lake Tahoe. Check it out.
We are going to hit snow on the way up.
And then there's this place that we didn't get to go to last time I was in South Lake Tahoe, but I was really into the idea of it. And it's called Tipsy Putt.
Yes.
And it's a bar where you go in, you grab a drink, and then they literally have a mini golf course built into the bar.
You're speaking
built into
my language.
So you have a drink, you go around, you play your golf, you have a good time. That feels like at our age,
feels like a vibe.
Like that feels like an easy, fun vibe where it's not just drinking. We're doing something. We're participating.
Right.
We're having a little fun with it.
I like golf. I like mini golf. Both of them are extremely different. I like drinking during both.
Yeah.
One of the things I'd mentioned to you was like, I just want to, I want the vibe to just be like great scenery, be able to drink, casually.
Yeah.
And just, we're not really at our age, like getting after it. If we get a little drunk, so be it.
These things
so
happen,
be it.
But
But the plan is to just, make it about the people and the ambiance instead of the alcohol. And just let the alcohol, enjoy.
Right.
Right.
And then we'll probably be doing, we'll most definitely be doing a little bonfire on the deck back at the Airbnb to end the night.
That was also one of the things I mentioned to Nick. I was like, I just, in the morning when we're there, I want to be able to like have coffee with like whiskey in it on a deck.
Yep.
And just like really take in the morning.
Yep.
And he got a house with a deck. My boy came through.
So. And then to kind of put a ribbon on the entire weekend itself, we're going to head, because essentially there's two ways to get home from where we are.
Yeah.
We could head out towards Sac, or we could just head up the lake and then out from like Truckee to Grass Valley and all that stuff. And I was like, oh, well, if it's only a 5-minute driving difference, then why don't we head up the lake and stop by Garwood's
Sorry, Ash.
for brunch?
Sorry, Ash.
Yeah, sorry, Ashley. Bummer, bro.
I'm gonna send you a picture. And listen, we're gonna go. We're gonna go, but together. But yeah, dude, Garwood's. If you haven't been to Garwood's in North Lake Tahoe,
Kings Beach.
Go, look up Garwood's and go. for the love of Christ, go. I've never had. They sell their things are their specific drink is like a rum based.
It's a woody.
They call
it a woody. It's basically a rum drink. It's rum
like a
punch.
slushy.
Yeah, rum punch, slushy-ish.
I have never. The last time we were in Tahoe last year, I've never had something bring me back from a hangover.
Yeah.
Like launch me from like a -1 vibe to a 10 with one drink.
Right.
Oh my gosh.
Right.
Slingshotted. Me and Ash were sitting across from each other. Ashley is producer Brittany's sister.
Sure.
And we...
Good context.
And we did one drink and we were having the time of our lives at the end of the table. Yeah, go check out Garwood's.
Yeah.
Fantastic
100%.
Brunch. Fantastic food, but those woodies really just hit you right in the feels.
They're a blast.
So
and we do have reservations for both that and for dinner the night before.
Nice,
so we're good already.
Nice.
And I want to wrap this up because we're losing daylight here.
Yeah.
But I will say the only other thing that you don't know is that we will be taking 2 cars.
Yeah.
Whoever needs to go home is going to go home. And if you want to come, you're welcome to come. But I will be going up to Reno to interview the Normal MT Beer.
Oh.
Huge content creator in the mountain bike space. Really like awesome guy. I've been texting with him the last couple of weeks, just trying to like coordinate and figure things out. He seems like a really cool dude.
Cool.
He invited us up to his place to do this podcast. Cool. So we're gonna do that. That'll be a lot of fun.
It's gonna be. I may or may not be there based on how much alcohol I consumed the night before. Hangovers aren't fun. I didn't articulate.
I mean,
that.
I'd love to have you a part of it because I think you and him would probably just hit it off really well. Even if you both. I mean, you two don't have the mountain biking thing in common, but he is a 6'4", 300+ pound guy.
Sure.
He kind of part of his shtick is being the plus sized.
I could honestly probably
ripper of a mountain biker, and he loves to have a beer or 3 too.
I could honestly probably pull him and ask on the pod what kind of info he would give to beginners
Yeah,
getting into it.
yeah, that would be
Because
great. That'd be great.
If I drop some weight,
Let's
who
do it,
knows?
dude.
Kyle
Get you a bike.
Kyle might
Make it happen.
get on that. Yeah,
That would
dude.
be so fun.
Yeah.
But
Nick has never wanted something more.
I do. I just got like goosebumps. Like, oh, we can do that. We can do this. No, it's gonna be a really great weekend. I'm really looking forward to it. It's gonna be so much fun.
Yeah.
I just can't wait to get after it.
Yeah.
So let's
rate these things.
Rate these guys. And we'll let you go first.
Oh, let me go first with the hazy. All right.
Well, it's your birthday. Birthday boys get to go first.
Thanks, man. I will go. The mosquitoes are getting real. I'm gonna go. I'm actually for this one. I'm gonna go a 7.75.
Ooh, okay.
I like the ABV where it's at.
Yep.
A lot of them, the Mind Hazes that I was like looking at, like the 9.5 one. I was like, we're gonna slip it down to the 8.5. I feel like for an 8.5, this is really cozy.
Yeah.
Very easy drinking, and that's kind of why I'm rating it higher towards the 8. There's just a lot of other hazies and like beers that I've had that kind of like push me into that realm, and this one doesn't, but it delivers on everything that it says it is. And that 8.5 really just like kind of hits a sweet spot for me.
Yeah.
I really like it. The smoothness of the drinkability of this beer is really key to my score too. It's chuggable. It's also sippable.
Right.
We don't talk about that enough too. I can get like a lot of flavor in a single sip.
Yeah.
But it's also smooth enough to where if I want to, down some, I can.
Right.
So
100%.
7.75 for me.
Okay. I like that. I'm gonna do a rare thing and go lower than the score you gave.
Okay.
Usually I'm a little more
yeah.
lenient, a little more soft. You're kind of the Simon Cowell. I'm a little bit more of the Paula Abdul.
Sure. That's a great reference.
But I think I'm gonna go 7.25 on this.
Okay.
I like this beer. I think it's, for all the reasons you said, it's smooth, it's tropical.
Yeah.
It's a good hazy. The thing that I keep kind of coming back to is it doesn't really differentiate itself from other hazies that I've had.
Right. That's, Mm-hmm.
And it's a very saturated market.
Yes.
And that plays a big factor, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because if you're trying to if you're trying to make a great hazy,
Yeah.
you want to make something that's going to stand out, and it's really hard to do that these days because there are so many hazies out there.
Right.
It's a good beer. It's a really good beer. I would definitely be down to grab in these size cans, you're usually grabbing these at concerts, at
for sure,
tailgates, at whatever. And if someone handed me this, I'd be super down for it.
This would be fantastic for a tailgate, like really punchy ABV for you to like get a little silly, a little silly juice in you.
It's perfect for that.
Perfect.
But if we're trying to put it up against even the hazies that we've had in the last couple of weeks,
true.
Those do a little bit more to give you a little bit more of a unique taste, a unique flavor profile.
Yeah.
So for my money, I like this beer. It's a good beer. It just it suffers from the competition.
It suffers from the saturation.
From being in a really competitive field.
Right.
If there weren't that many hazies out there, I would say, man, this is a
that's why it's
great,
not going
great beer.
That's why it's not hitting 8 for me.
Sure.
Sure. But once again, 7s, anything above a 7 is fantastic beer.
Yeah.
Fantastic beer.
100%.
Again, Firestone, well-known brand. Go find Mind Haze.
Yeah.
It is properly labeled Brain Melter because we were talking about the ABV being like kind of the sweet spot. If you do slam this smoothly drinking beer, your brain will melt if you have a few of these.
I think it will, yeah.
Yeah.
So just want to say, cheers to Firestone Walker for 30 years.
Cheers to them.
Cheers to our boy Kyle for 32 years.
Oh, yeah.
And
my back is creaking a little more every day as we all roll towards the sweet release of the forever nap. Cheers, everyone. See, that wasn't like
no, that was
punchy
smooth.
at all.
That was smooth.
I love it. Don't forget, like, subscribe, We're on X, we're on TikTok, we're on Instagram, we are on
Where are we right now?
YouTube.
There we go.
YouTube, baby.
It's like, where are we right now?
I struggle with those. Leave a comment. Tell us about your favorite Firestone Walker beer.
Yeah.
Other than 805. I know it's 805. You know what? If you like 805, drop a comment too.
Please do.
Because we will rate that one eventually. It's
100%.
way too popular
100%.
for us not to. So yeah, hit the bell, get notifications when we come out with new content all the time. All the time.
Three full-length videos a week. We've got a full-length podcast with guests. We've got our
Yes.
Sunday Sips episodes, and we've got outdoor content, whether it's hiking, mountain biking, you name it, is out there. The most recent video, we were in Montana. I'm kind of going through everything I shot last year, and I'm getting to that. But we were in Montana, seeing Yellowstone, seeing Old Faithful, seeing all these kinds of like awesome things, getting to get some sweet shots of buffalo. Like it was really cool. So,
and we'll take plenty of pictures, plenty of videos this weekend.
Yeah.
Some of them we won't be able to post.
Yep.
And some of them you'll definitely see. Don't forget, you crack one for us and we'll crack one for you.
Cheers.
Take care.